What is going on, guys? This is Ben here, bringing you another Vainglory video. So in today's video, we have another hero sneak peek. This is similar to the sneak peek version of when I did the one for Blackfeather. There's going to be no gameplay in this one. It's just going to be the preview of her abilities, her heroic perk and everything, and I'm going to give my thoughts on them. Basically, it's another archer, well, another new hero, and she's an archer. Her name is KESTREL, or KESTREL. Stormguard Archer KESTREL. She is freaking bae, man. I will just say that right off the bat. So I don't know. She's got a sweet bow. I know, like, Rumbly was always, ever since I can remember, he was like, dude, they need to add an archer into the game, and now they finally did that. So basically, I'm just gonna go give you a rundown of what I think of her. Also, guys, like, let me know your comments, or let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of her, what builds you might try out with her, how you think she's gonna play. Because yes, her abilities are subject to change, but I'm sure, like, they're not gonna all change. So maybe some of them will be the same and whatnot. But her heroic perk is KESTREL gains increased attack speed and decreased energy cost on her abilities each time she lands a basic attack. This stacks several times and falls off rapidly. So she lands a basic attack, her energy cost for abilities go down. That's pretty crazy. So, like, just hearing that, maybe like some sort of attack speed might be good with her, because I assume her auto attack is probably her just shooting a regular arrow. I assume, and so as long as she gets those stacks, she'll be able to use, like, her A ability here. I'll tell you what it is. KESTREL fires a skill shot arrow that impacts the first target in the line, dealing weapon and crystal damage and applying on-hit effects. So applying on-hit effects, that's like Frostburn and whatnot. And KESTREL keeps several Halcyon arrows in reserve for successive shots. So that probably means her Halcyon arrows, you can use quite a bit of them in the successive shot. I don't know how many exactly, but... And then if you get those basic attacks in there too, you can use the A ability more a lot and just, like, constantly poke at them. But this one, the B ability, is what kind of has me nervous, because KESTREL briefly becomes invisible and gains bonus movement speed. She also leaves behind a mist invisible to enemies and the location where she activates stealth. If an enemy moves in this mist and KESTREL lands an attack or ability on them, the mist will detonate, briefly stunning and dealing crystal damage with all enemies within it. So potentially, that can be a global stun, and then, like, say she goes invisible, the enemies cannot see the mist that she, like, portrays, or the aroma that comes off her, and if she lands any sort of a basic attack or ability while they're in that, they're stunned. And she's invisible, guys, so you don't know where the heck she's going, you don't know where mist is. It seems like it could be pretty strong, because, like, say maybe you think, like, maybe you're trying to bait the Kraken, or this is like a situation where it might be really useful. Say you're baiting the Kraken and you're trying to get their enemy team to get into that tribush near the Kraken, and say you use your active camouflage in the tribush there, so the enemies can't even see it, and then when they walk in there, you just shoot them, and then the mist detonates, and then they get stunned, and then you can easily kill them because they'll be stunned, and then if it's all the entire team, like, it's an AoE stun. So that's pretty strong, and then dealing crystal damage to all enemies within it. So it feels like, again, there's gonna be, like, day 2, whether you can be weapon power, just try and get that auto attack damage and whatnot. Because as Ciderhelm says, like, if you want to be weapon power, you're gonna be trying to stay near your targets, dealing those brief bursts of damage, and then, like, trying to, like, maybe go camouflage, then go back into the fight, deal some more damage, go camouflage. And if you're KESTREL going crystal power, you're more beneficial for longer durations because you're trying to poke at them and whatnot, maybe with your A ability. And then her ultimate, I'm pretty excited about. When Celeste was added to the game, I was really excited because it was the first, like, global ultimate. And this one is the Storm Snipe. After preparing her shot with an energy scope, so that's probably just your time to aim it or something, KESTREL releases an arrow that instantly pierces across the fold. This deals both weapon and crystal damage to heroes and objectives along its path. So you can snipe Kraken with it. You can probably heroes and objectives. I don't know about turrets. I would assume so. If it's objectives, probably turrets, maybe veins. The cooldown for this ability is greatly reduced if it lands on an enemy within a mist trap. So say she uses her mist and uses her ultimate, it reduces, because I'm only thinking of using her ultimate at your base, so I'm like, how would you get the mist? But it makes sense, like, if you use your B ability, got someone in camo, and then use your ultimate, you get a reduced cooldown on that. But I don't know exactly how the Storm Snipe's gonna go, because it says that instantly pierces across the fold. So instantly in my mind means like instantly it's gonna go boom, like it's gonna like be like a zap across the fold, but I don't think it'll be like, I think it'll still have to travel. So it's not gonna be like instantly get there. I don't know, because like if they did that, that seems like pretty strong. Because say if you have like, if it's instantly, like it's just like a zap and it gets there, like if there's like a scout trap on the Kraken or something and you can see how the Kraken's health, you can go boom instantly and try and snipe it. I don't know. We don't know if it pierces through everyone, because they say they're lined up. It probably does, because if it parent shot that instantly pierces across the fold. So yeah, it probably could deal AoE damage, but nevertheless, it's still pretty sweet to have a global ultimate, not gonna lie. It's good for situations where you're helping your team out. The big factor is though, like, it's actually how fast it travels across the fold or the map, because if you say you die and you just respawn and your teammates like fighting 2v3, if this gets there fast enough, it could actually potentially change a lot of the fights. And it depends how accurate too. Is like if it's like really fast, it's not going to be as hard as the Celeste ult, because you guys know for Celeste ult, you really have to either lead your shot or hope they don't move, because otherwise you'll miss it because it's kind of slow traveling. But if this one's pretty fast, then it's like you can aim. Your aim doesn't have to be as precise, so that's pretty sweet. Either way, like some good builds. I assume she'd probably have a lot of poke damage if she has her A ability, so CP wouldn't be a bad idea. Kind of like Blackfeather's B ability, like the Shatter Glass is just so strong, deals a ton of damage. But I don't know how squishy she's gonna be, because like the thing about Blackfeather is he's really squishy, and it's like his auto, like if you don't get a lot of defense, he dies really quick, and you can still get a lot of damage out, but that's because he's an assassin. So maybe she's kind of like the warrior type, where she has quite a bit of health. She can really sustain in those fights, just deal a ton of damage. Weapon power might be pretty viable, but I don't know, like Tornado Trigger, probably maybe, I would want to say Sorrow Blade, because you're dealing those auto attacks and then whatnot. And then for Halcyon Arrows, dealing weapon damage too. Sorrow Blade would be good with that, or anything really. For CP, I think a Frostburn could be pretty good actually. Maybe even the Aftershock, because it deals on-hit effects. The Halcyon Arrows, yeah, I think Aftershock would be pretty good. Typical CP build, what do you normally get? Like Broken Myth, Aftershock, maybe Shatter Glass. I don't know. Those seem pretty good on her. We don't know how, like, the big thing is like if she's really squishy, it could be tough, but we don't know, because I don't know. But what I am scared of though is that B ability, because the big thing with Taka was like, say he was about to die, just go invisible. You can run by enemies, go to their back, steal them, go invisible. You don't even know where they are. So that's when they add like active camo or things that make heroes invisible. That's kind of like cheap in my sense, or in my eyes, because like they're hard to see. And then with her mist, like stunning them if you land an auto attack, I was like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of camouflage, like, or going invisible when for heroes like an ability, simply because it's just really annoying to play against. Like you don't really know where they're going. Yes, she could probably get caught out in flares, like say she goes invisible flare, but it's just annoying because like that was the big thing with Taka, was like he could just go steal your backs, go invisible, you have no idea where you went, or fight, if it almost dead, go invisible, run away. Like it's kind of annoying to deal with, but other than that, she does seem like pretty cool. I'm excited to see like what her ultimate's gonna be like and whatnot. But my thoughts, I guess my overall thoughts on her is I'm nervous for how well her camouflage, because on paper she seems pretty freaking strong. So I'm nervous, but I know with like the release of like Blackfeather and the other heroes, these last heroes that they've introduced, they haven't been really overpowered, or in a sense. So I think she'll be balanced pretty good. Just gotta wait and see. I'm really curious to see how that ultimate does though. But let me know your thoughts on her. Let me know curious build, or let me know. I guess I should rephrase this. Sorry, it's late at night, guys. But I guess I'm curious to know what kind of builds you're gonna do with her. How you think about that B ability, and what do you think about the ultimate? Do you think it's gonna be like faster than Celeste's? I think it will be. It's an arrow, probably travel. Well, if you think of it this way, if you think of it in a logical terms, stars should travel faster than an arrow, because stars are in the space and they travel at the speed of light and whatnot. But I think that it'll be a little bit faster than Celeste's ultimate pretty much, because it says instantly, an arrow that instantly instantly pierces across the fold. So in my mind, when it says instantly, like it's bam there. So other than that, those are my thoughts. Just let me know what you guys think of her. What are you guys excited at? What builds are you going to try with her and everything like that? But make sure to like if you guys enjoyed the video and don't forget to subscribe for more Vainglory videos if not already. Hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, and I'll see you guys later.